Bowled over and dragged for metres by an e-bike flying down the street. Tash was left abandoned on the footpath. The driver didn't care less, and it was all caught on camera.
I don't know if they saw me or not, but they certainly took me out, and then he left me on the ground and drove off at a speed.
Putting a little bit of danger to
I think you need to put your helmet on.
We're seeing in more recent times lots of near misses. We're receiving lots of complaints from the community.
Tash is bruised and battered, but remarkably has no broken bones after being blindsided on a nighttime stroll.
I've just walked out of the house at about 7:45 just to go for a walk. It was a full moon. And I am walking along the road and I see a light come behind me, and I think, oh, it's a car coming, but I couldn't hear anything. So I start to move onto the driveway to get out of the way. And as I'm going, this bike comes behind me and takes me out for about a 3-metre glide along the gravel and wipes me out.
The force of the impact dragged Tash and the rider metres. You'd think the rider's first priority would be to check on the woman he's just hurt, but no.
I went to sort of engage with the person, but they stood up, fixed their bike and drove off. So I think my heart just sort of sank then at the state of a person not caring about another person, really. To think that they could have hit somebody elderly and not known if they were okay or not. They didn't care if I was okay or not, and they left the scene.
In shock, Tash dusted herself off, checked her injuries and hobbled home.
I remember standing up and checking my leg because there was pain, and I was just shocked, like, what's going on? Oh my God, I've been hit, am I okay? I don't know yet.
Tash, what did you think when you saw that CCTV?
I went into shock again, actually. I felt quite sick because of the impact, seeing the strength of the impact. That person was driving very fast and hit me.
The hit and run happened on Sydney's northern beaches, where e-bikes have become popular. But local councillor and former police officer David Walton says they've also become problematic.
We're getting reports of near misses where the bikes aren't giving way to the pedestrians. Bikes need to slow down. They need to signal either through a bell or other means that they're approaching, and they need to give pedestrians about 1 metre of distance to ensure that safety. Young people need to wear a helmet, even though it mightn't be cool.
In New South Wales, e-bike power isn't allowed to be used at speeds over 25 kilometres per hour, and the bike can't weigh more than 50 kilograms. E-bikes must be designed to be propelled by the rider, not the motor, and riders must wear a helmet. But in less than an hour, we witnessed several young people making up their own rules.
So, I mean, having a look at that.
Yeah.
Shocking.
It's an example of them putting themselves at danger, but also putting other pedestrians in danger. So we've got a couple of e-bike users here. One has a helmet, one's not, putting a little bit of danger to
I think you need to put your helmet on.
The Northern Beaches Council will be conducting a safety audit in a bid to reduce the risks.
Obviously there are dangers because you can't hear a vehicle coming towards you. So you can see a light, but you can't see that that's slowing down, or you can't hear it.
Tash fears the next person hit might not be so lucky.
You wouldn't leave a dog or a cat on the road if you hit them. So the other upsetting thing was that guy just speeding off. That's very strange behaviour.